continuing our journey to find the perfect deck for Fugitive Codebreaker. Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Hello Good Game and I am pleased to be your host for this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video. I hope you are having an absolute magical day. Within this video, we will discuss in depth our deck list, unveiling both the strategies and synergies held within, giving you a deeper understanding of how to pilot the deck effectively, allowing you to rack up those W's in style. Furthermore, we'll demonstrate against the best in the game, both players as well as decks, via our ranked gameplay footage. Finally, concluding with our wrap-up thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just leave a thumbs up. A little like on the video does go a long way for me. Thank you all so much. I truly appreciate it. Of course, if you have any thoughts or concerns, hit me up in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel for future content if you enjoyed your visit today. And, if you want to go above and beyond, you want to share your deck, you need help with something, or you just want to swing by and say hello, the community Discord is always open. Link in the description below. Cheers. We'll be taking a look at Jeskai Prowess today, which is super exciting. Let's get into it.
It's a new lap record!
Well, here we are. A white, blue, and red aggro deck in standard best of 1 with a 1.8 average mana value, sitting on 23 land to support the lighter curve, 15 creatures, 22 non-creatures. A few of our non-creatures, well, one of them, our Kumano faces Kaxan, will generate a creature, etching of Kumano, so, that number base is a little bit skewed, as well as the fact that Monastery Mentor is in deck with an ability that allows us to create a 1/1 white monk with prowess whenever we cast a non-creature spell, which is pretty gosh darn cool if I don't say so myself. So, alongside those creatures, we have a turn 1 Monastery Swiftspear, a 1/2 with haste and prowess, which is pretty cool on turn 2, and this is what we're building around because in our last deck, I felt that the Fugitive underperformed. And I don't think it's a bad card. This is like a great card. We just need to find the right home for it. And I'll tell you what, this is feeling a lot better today. A 2 power, 1 toughness with prowess and haste, disguise for 6, so playing it face down for 3 as a 2/2 with ward 2. Paying 6 to turn it face up, and then when it's turned face up, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. We can also reduce that 6 by 1 for each instant and sorcery that is in our graveyard, which is pretty cool, right? And then on turn 3, the Monastery Mentor, which I did mention as a 2/2 with prowess itself, generating those other 1/1s with prowess. Pretty groovy, okay? And then on turn 4, it is a Narset Enlightened Exile. A 3/4 creatures you control have prowess. That stacks. Very nice. And whenever Narset attacks, exile target non-land, non-creature card with mana value less than Narset's power from your graveyard and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying, which is pretty cool, right? A lot of good cards in deck, and that cast will, again, trigger all of the prowess, which is in play, and hopefully is going to be enough to get us lethal. Okay, we have reach in deck through Lightning Helix, doubling down as removal if need be. Instant speed for 2, dealing 3 damage to any target, gaining 3 life. Very, very nice within the deck. Also, through the trample that Angelfire Ignition provides for 3, casting it from our graveyard via flashback for 4, putting 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. It's going to gain Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of turn. Okay, so that's really nice because the Indestructible, they're not removing it. They can't, block it, so that damage is going through. They have to block it and lose their blockers if it represents lethal, which it often does, giving you now field advantage, acting as quasi-removal, okay? The life gain here is decent, giving you a little bit of a tempo advantage as well over the other aggro decks that don't have it. Haste is decent. The Mentor does not have haste. The monks that it generates does not have haste, and nor does Narset. So, that is viable within the build as well. Okay. And then on that note, we have some protection. Shore Up, 1 mana, instant speed. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until the end of turn. You will untap it. So now it can block potentially as well, which is quite nice. Again, cheap protection that triggers the prowess. We love it. We have additional reach through the trample that Monster's Rage generates for 1 mana at instant speed. Target creature gets +2/+0 and will gain a monster roll token, generating an additional +1/+1 in trample, which is pretty cool. And then the Courage in build for 1 mana, flashback for 1, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains vigilance until the end of turn. And of course, finally, a Kumano, which we've discussed earlier a little bit. As it enters for 1 damage to each opponent and planeswalker that they control. And then your next creature on its second trigger will enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Sorry. And then the transformation finally on 3 as a 2/2 with haste. And if a creature dealt damage by a source that we control would die that our opponent is in control of, it's going to be exiled, which is nice. A source of damage that we control, not a creature we control. So this is pretty nice to eliminate any recursive cards, right? Before I become any more incoherent, just to recap in the deck with our creatures, 1, 2, 3, 4 on curve. We have removal through the Lightning Helix, doubling as reach as need be. Angel Fire acting as quasi-removal, as blocks will be forced if it represents lethal damage. On that note, Monster's Rage is doing something similar. However, this is at instant speed, so we actually get to withhold that information, and instead of just clearing their blockers effectively so they survive, we just go around and take lethal, right? So, but if you did need to remove, this is going to help your creatures survive as well at instant speed. On that note, Shore Up is going to do something similar, but no trample here. Okay? And then Kumano acting basically as a creature as well, and the Homestead is nice, not only for the vigilance as it allows us to block now as well, but the flashback allowing us to cast it multiple times from the grave, triggering the prowess quite easily, okay? So the mana consistency is here thanks to the portal. Choosing a color as it enters. If it's your 4th plus land, it will be tapped 3 or less. It's in regular, untapped, which is quite nice. And then that's going to fill in the hole alongside your reef, your coast, your forge, and your past, helping keep things consistent. And you'll notice that it is basically a mono red deck with a little bit of extra sauce on the side. So, a bunch of mountains in here for consistency's sake as well. I hope you enjoy today's Jeskai Prowess build. After today's gameplay footage, we'll meet back here and wrap up, talk about the deck, if we can potentially make any improvements, so on and so forth. Thank you all so much. Like, comment, subscribe, join the community Discord, and enjoy today's gameplay. All right, let's keep 7 and just pray on the plains. Turn 1 and 2 is here and not shabby, though. Should be fine. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Plains off the top? No. A plains dependent card. That's maybe worse. We shall strike for 3. Looks like they... Oh, no, they get it. Nice. Oh, really getting after it. Damn, Dougie. Big hit. Plains off the top. No. No. Wow, ouch. It's not like they don't exist. It's our secondary mana type. We should have a plains long before a blue source or an island. Base down. I mean, it could be a Codebreaker. Green Disguise. I don't know. I don't think so. There it is! Oh, hello. Should we just dunk Adelphia? What if they have a bunch of damage next turn? Oh, I assume they do. I mean, they're at 9. What if they don't block? And we prowess, hit for 4, plus our 5 for 9. They're willing to trade? Ooh. See, now this I'm okay with, because now we can remove their spear and still prowess to survive, clear the other creature, gain some life, still hit for 2. It's not ideal. Playing Narset would have been cool, but it was a performer. Not a Codebreaker. So it would have dealt damage on flip and attack. That's actually would have been really good for them. Scamp is out. They'll need to give it haste, I guess. Maybe an audacity, because it's like an aura, so sorcery speed. Performer face up. So the exile is pretty nice. So no death trigger, right? With Kamano being flipped. Only one white source is definitely slowing us down. Just take the performer, gain a life, and then there's only one blocker for them. And I assume it would be on the 4/3. They take 2 to 4. Their card's exiled, no death damage. You go first. Let's keep 7. Nice land, I like it. Helix is going to be a little slow here, but that's fine. Let's hit for 1. Protection up. Just get that damage. Hit for 5. There's no need to push it. I'd rather, protect against removal. And turn. Helix is active next turn. Maybe we save Helix for now. There's no rush. Just take your 3. It's not like it was lethal. Treasure Adelphia. Could be field wipe. Ooh. That's a big boy. So we're going to need all of our prowess might to survive. This is actually really good timing, too. That Swiftspear off the top with the +1 on Kumano's phase 2 is BEA beautiful 3 mana, perfectly flowing. Oh, really? I don't know. That gets us there in a hurry, I suppose. Prowess is powerful. GG's. Opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. Oh, really? Interesting. Let's hit for 1. I guess let's save it for now. Right? I mean, these are nice to cast a little bit later, get this creature flipping. That would have been nice on 3. for Narset, but it can be 3 for Mentor too, right? So because it's a nice curve, we can kind of just place it in whenever. This is a blue source. Second white source would have been great, but these is the times we live in. Okay, let's swing at Delphia and see if we need like an emergency prowess. We'll just get the damage. Could be counter magic here. I suspect so. They just draw probably for a second white source field wipe. Or save it for a turn if they only have one. And just gain some life and prolong the match. Because if they do it now, Kumano flips next turn, right? So there is some downside as there's residual value left in play. In tapped, surveilling, so no field wipe. Fourth off the top. Only one white source. Cast the instant speed spell? Really? Trigger the prowess. Here comes the bounce spell, some form of interaction. Maybe just counter spell on the Helix. They take that. Down to 12. Bouncing the... Oh, destroying the Mentor. Woof. We can sink our unused mana in. Ooh. Only one white source, though. Right? So that's not doing us any good. You have flashback, so you can go. Okay, now there's a field wipe. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to Philadelphia. I'm not from Philadelphia. I've never been to Philadelphia either. That just felt like fun to say. There's a lot of cards in that hand. We're still at risk. Okay. 2 mana, 3 after they play one, Avi. And they have another Get Lost. Can I get a shore up off the top? We're going to recast that Helix from our grave. Only one white source. Damn, dude. Okay. We see that they have that, which is fine. Blast up, trigger prowess. If they're going to tap out on that, I don't mind. Oh, that's a lot of life gain. Gaining 5. No, 6. Okay. While we're attacking, let's take an additional 4. 3. I say 4 because it triggers prowess, right? We're not out of it. I mean, look how many cards they have. Celesti. The white source off the top. Okay, big money, no whammies. Get lost and we're wrecked. No, 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 no. I guess we should have just tried to attack really quickly and triggered the cast from grave. Dang, okay. I mean, you get close sometimes. Other times you get controlled. Just a creature with prowess and haste off the top. They do exist. Well, any creature I'll settle for, to be honest. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammy. Ugh, gross. Big money, no whammies. Up to 4 with more cycling of their deck. Literally cheating. Wow. Where were you? Where have you been? I was expecting you hours ago. You agreed that you weren't going to stay out late. So at this point, they have enough advantage that they've stabilized. You know, I don't think they're at risk anymore. We definitely are. They could just chip us away as we top deck all the planes in our deck now. Don't be so ungrateful, dude. All right. We need the blue. We can spend a white and a red. So we get 1 here. Could be a land. Ooh. Kind of need just another creature, though, if something goes wrong. Oh, big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. They need to have a couple answers. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Oh. So I do doubt it. I do doubt it. They might get 1, but 2? Not anymore. Oh, no. So this is potentially lethal. We're active at instant speed. Just take lethal. They have to cast. Dun 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 dun. Wow, that was close. They are dead. We don't even need to cast this. With a trample, there is no block. Wow, that was close. Crazy. Going first, keeping 7. They probably think I'm a red deck. And I am, just with extra sauce. It tastes better. Be patient. This is a gas hand. Straight to removal. Oh, that's really good. Let's see where we get to. They're probably... Oh, wow. Not even. Let's just take the damage to 10. Blue source off the top. Lockdown out of the hand. Or the Horde, Adelphia. Ouch. We did get the land. Field wipe on turn 3. Single target. It's just a itty bitty Narset. I say player Celestis. Mender gains life. Am I going to London? I think I might be. I think I might be. I guess actually the Monstrous Rage would have been better here, to be honest. But we already had the roll, so we would have left. Maybe not. This is fine. Very, very close. Down to 2. We're going to need still a little bit of help here. No removal. No removal. And gas off the top. And gas off the top. So they have something. I'm going to cast this to draw. Give me the draw. Give me the draw. It's the only thing that benefits us here. Monstrous Rage doesn't do anything. They're going to get the exile. As foreseen. Okay, down to 1. Please don't gain any life, monsieur. Two mana. I think we're okay. Okay, that's such a Chad play. It's not even funny. Oh, man. I like that. Up to 4. We're still good, right? I think we're still sitting on lethal here, right? Luckily enough, we just push up the one that's not blocked. Hello. Adelphia. This is a little bit overkill, but why not? That was close. Opponent going first. Let's keep the hand on 2. Turn 1 is lit. Turn 2 is there. We have protection and aggression with a 3rd land. Rock and roll. Looks to be a control deck. Our specialty. Bantadelphia. Blue, white, and green. The Analyst. Okay, it's like a combo deck. Oh, 2 temporary lockdowns. Gone. Absolutely dootly dealt with. I'm going to attack now. And they think the Prowess is too powerful to block. Oh, should I just take it then? And then they're not going to get these lands back later? It was some bait that they didn't take. There's no need, like, we're not forced to feed it, right? We can just say, you know, called our bluff. Even though we could have dealt with it, I don't want to. And, you know, we're not forced to, so it's fine. I want to keep up this protection, though. Should be fine. Take the trample. Protection's up. Don't you? All right, we've seen this done a lot lately. Sucks. It's a good play line. Just take it immediately, right? That's a big card for their deck. Helping recycle things from the grave. I'm going to feed them one of our mentors. If they take it, we have a backup once we get to 4, and I'll fall back to playing it, you know, slow speed with the protection. Protection being held up didn't really help us against the lockdown. Wasn't expecting a 3rd. I'll tell you what, that's impressive. Nice. If we do end up casting the shore up, we should have the 2nd mentor out for its ability. Could be counter magic. I try to, you know, just get 2 damage in without a block. Thank you. Shore up, you know, is going to stay back and hopefully have an impact. So at least the 3 drops dodged the lockdown, right? So it's all right. It's pretty good. Gaining some life here, right? The rebirth is going to gain them 3 life. Then the hideout or the New Capenna sacrifice land is also going to generate 1 life for a total of, I think, 4. Three cards in hand. Okay. So we need to hold this at instant speed to kill Nissa. Narset? No, not Narset. Nissa. Yeah, it's a Nissa. Which means we can't play the 2-drop and hold up protection with the counters to the combo. We have to take it kind of slow here, I think. Let's take our 2. Pass over. Not great. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Okay. They're just flooding. That's fine, I guess. We may need to also kill their Restless Anchorage. It's back. Okay. Naturalist to the grave. We can play the 1-drop. Let's swing. Take our damage. They chump block for more land, I guess. I mean, I don't think this is a problem as long as Nissa's not in play, right? I mean, the life gain is helpful. We need our 5th, and then we can aggress in a little bit more. I expect we see something. Interesting. So this is frustrating because they can now bounce that back to their hand with its ability, right? Oh, it comes right back to their hand. They can choose not to put it in play. Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. Rebirth allows them to just grab it, and then they can use its channel ability to grab whatever. Yeah, this is a cool game. Pretty brutal. I mean, have we even seen a Nissa here? It's like they're not even using it. Which is weird. It like makes the deck go infinite, does it not? Watch them have it in hand, and now they strike. Yeah. See, you're supposed to be doing this on top of Nissa, though, right? It has happened. So we know there's more Sunfalls. Do you? Ah, say the line, Bart. I mean, this visionary just roasts us, right? It's good. It's really good. Cool beans. Yeah, they're 24. We're at 41. They're gonna bounce it with Detour, but then that's fine, right? I guess I should have done it before the map. Never mind. they're just going to lock down again. Fuck! All right, they get us again because I also have a detour. We didn't see the negate. It's just been sitting there, ready to strike. Good game, my friend. Really well fought. We're out of value. You know, they're still going to keep going here. They've got nice field presence. Let's pack it up. Going first with, I guess, a pretty good hand, right? Forge on 1. Swiftspear on 1. Kumano on 2 to push up the Mentor. We may not need to use our Helix. Yeah. Let's hit for 3 on the turn to 16. Mentor is active off the portal. No, it's not. We take this as a priority. I mean, all of a sudden it's a 5-5, 10-10, and, you know, gains life, and, well, that sucks. So let's hit for 2 to 15. We do miss the Mentor +1 off Kumano. Oh. 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 They're bringing it back. Nice. I'm not impressed. You just know that they've got the Lockthwain. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Land. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Voice of the Blessed. Nice. Okay. Cool. Another extraction specialist. Not terrible. Take the exile. I guess we should be exiling with Kumano in play later, but it's not an easy road. I think this is game for them. Good game. Alrighty then. So, it's come to my attention that we forgot one of the best cards of the meta in this deck, and I didn't even consider it while building. Because I always do a sideboard of cards that I've been considering for the deck that could potentially work and, you know, be included in future builds here. And, you know, Surge protecting us, additional reach or damage / removal, play with fire, hard removal with Get Lost, a Lightning Strike, again, just like Helix, but, you know, no life gain. Invasion's pretty cool, 4 damage, and can make a prowess creature on the backside. Jaya as a planeswalker, diversifying our board state, can also make prowess creatures. The Virtue, you know, that reach, the potential removal as well as the card draw, but you know, it's just like a lot of our damage is dealt through creatures, so it's not really there. Pinealar, I love additional creatures, the Thopters that can benefit from the prowess put on our other creatures. Pretty cool. Announcement, you know, generating tokens, pushing up our field state. The coat, unblockable attacks is pretty cool, right? Especially if those unblockable attacks have prowess, I guess. Removal, card advantage through the warcrafting. Similar to Pinealar, I think Animpa Call could be really good with Narset because you make so many creatures that could really generate a lot of damage via that prowess. And then, you know, diversification through Saheeli and potential haste, as well as token generation through the Song of Toadnans. But the card that I missed was the Virtue of Loyalty, right? That's going to want to be put right over here, and most likely right over here in our main deck. Probably trimming a Courage, you know. Maybe two. Maybe 1 Courage, 1 Rage, or 2 Courage, 1 Rage for a Virtue or 2. It's not, it's instant speed, so that's great because of, you know, your opponent declaring blockers, for example. And now at instant speed, you can trigger the prowess, get some favorable combat interactions, as well as fortify your field state. And then long-term, not just the Ardent Veiled Fealty, but the Virtue itself can really help us out because we're generating a bunch of creatures with the Mentor. We already have a nice amount of creatures in deck. It's a non-creature spell, which also triggers the prowess. So there's a lot of nice things about the white Virtue that I think should be included in the deck. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck and have an absolute magical day. If there's anything else I can do to help, hit me up in the Discord. It would be my pleasure. I'll see you soon in the next.